But while I'm going after grifters, again, this is like some really embarrassing stuff, okay? Grifters. You got Jimmy Dore. Again, and I want this clip. This is who all of these people are going to bat for. Brianna Joy Gray, Richard Medhurst. They're all going to bat for this.
We need to organize more. We do not need to organize more for Medicare for all.
They're going to bat for Jimmy Dore, who says we do not need to organize.
Medicare for all. It's need to organize more for Medicare for all. We've been organizing. We need to organize more. We do not need to organize.
So I want that to be understood. These guys are simultaneously going to bat for Jimbo Dumbo Dumbfuck Dore, who says we don't need to organize, right? By the way, remember that town hall that the People's Party did? Why did they call it a town hall? It was a podcast. A town hall is where you accept questions from the audience. A town hall is not where you review everyone who's going to be on your show and then give them a script and then not allow audience questions. That is not a town hall. So these dumb motherfuckers did a podcast and called it a town hall because they wanted to sound professional, right? They do not accept criticism, and that is why it is my position to critique them, okay? So the Movement for a People's Party is echoing the fraud squad dumbass bullshit that I've been tearing apart from Jimbo Dumbo and other of his fucking lackeys and coattail fucking riders. Just as bad as failing to force the vote is the dismissiveness with which the squad did it. Now, I want to tell you, what is force the vote? It is do not vote for Pelosi unless you get concessions. Now, one, we already know that they publicized at least one concession that they did get. So force the vote, again, implies that they have to vote for Pelosi. Now, again, we do not know what other concessions they may have gotten besides pay-go. So why are you going to cancel them when you are saying you want to force the vote, which means you want to force the vote by voting for Pelosi? Right. That is literally the force the vote requires them to vote for Pelosi. It's part of the strategy to vote for Pelosi. It's almost like they don't know what the fuck their own strategy is. They just don't know. So when they say force the vote for a month, oh, force the vote. And then when the vote actually happens, it's like, wait a second. What? You voted for Nancy Pelosi. It's not like for the last month we've been telling you to vote for Nancy Pelosi. No. Why are you voting for Nancy Pelosi? We just told you for the last month to vote for Nancy Pelosi and then you voted for Nancy Pelosi? What? So, again, I want you to understand that. Now, what is a Movement for a People's Party? Who founded this party? Some douchebag named Nick Brana, who, by the way, got kicked out of the Bernie 2016 campaign and got salty and tried to draft Bernie for a third-party run, which Bernie ignored, thank God, right? And then he tried to convert that third-party draft Bernie campaign into a top-down fucking little podcast venture that he does, right? If you want to go for third parties, why not join the Green Party? Why not join the Libertarian Party? Why? Because they want to be the leader. It's the iron law of institutions. They don't care about the position of their party. They only care about their position within the party. Nick Brana wants to be the leader of the People's Party. It doesn't matter if the People's Party never gets ballot access. It doesn't matter if the People's Party never even files as a party in any state. It doesn't matter. As long as Nick Brana is the one at the helm of the People's Party, that's all that matters. It's the iron law of institutions. Go look it up if you want to look at it. It's a very useful thing to think about. So, with that being understood, they refused interviews with progressive media? No, they did not. They refused interviews with grifters and losers. The People's Party is not progressive media. You don't even support Democrats, dude. Why would they go on your program? You're not progressive media, you're a grifter. So again, it's an us thing. Oh, we're the progressives. That's us. We're the progressives. They refused to attend the town hall. It was not a town hall. It was a podcast. It was not but again, they want to call it a town hall to make it look professional. Oh, we did a town hall. Oh, look at us. Oh, they didn't do a town hall. They did a podcast. I covered the town hall because I did a live stream of their town hall because I thought maybe I could get on there and it would be kind of funny. No, they didn't accept any questions, no audience feedback. They didn't even read the chat. It was not a town hall. It was a podcast, motherfucker. So again, think about this. They're grifters, okay? They used liberal smear tactics. That doesn't even mean anything. It doesn't quote anything. It doesn't mean anything, so useless. So far, 3 for 3 in the Gonzo column. And besides, AOC, they wouldn't even acknowledge the movement. And besides AOC, they wouldn't... Okay. What? What movement? You have no movement. You had a month to plan a protest, and you got 30 people to show up? What movement? What movement? But it goes on. They sought no dialogue with the progressive movement. Again, they're just repeating themselves. Bunk already. So what is that? 4 for 4? So I guess 5 for 5 on dumb bullshit. They treated us like a nuisance. You are a nuisance. But again, this is just personal grievances at this point. This isn't even policy. This isn't even strategy. This is, oh, you won't come on my show. AOC, why won't you come on my show? AOC, oh, why won't you come on my show? And like, literally, how many times does this motherfucker need to say, why won't you come on my show? They refuse interviews. Why won't you come on my show? 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 Why won't you? They showed they don't answer to us. Why won't you come on my show? And they made it clear they are above explaining themselves to the people who elected them. Dude, Jimmy Dore lives in fucking California. He lives in California. He didn't vote for Jamal Bowman. He didn't vote for Cory Bush. He didn't vote for AOC. The guy lives in California. Did Nick Brana vote for Jamal Bowman, Cory Bush, or AOC? What? To the people who elected them. What did you do to elect them, bitch? You're not even a Democrat. You're the People's Party. You're not even a fucking Democrat. What? But again, this is just a whiny bitch boy beta male bullshit way of saying, AOC, why won't you come on my show? Oh. It's all a grift. And by the way, they don't even know if they got concessions. What if AOC brought a Medicare for All floor vote tomorrow and said this is because we voted for Pelosi? What would these guys have to say? I wonder. And boy, oh boy, that would be really funny to think about. But goddamn, imagine falling for this bullshit. Imagine falling for this dumb bullshit. How dumb do you have to be? How dumb do you have to be to fall for the movement for a People's Party? I'm sorry. Now again, the calculation 6 months ago is different from today, right? 6 months ago, I barely knew who they were. I knew they were my fucking cringe, like, bullshit meter, fucking whatever, radar kind of, like, went off as soon as they did their little convention thing, because it was just a podcast, right? But it was like, whatever, they're just doing their thing. But this last month, if you are at January 4th and you still support the People's Party, what? Are you kidding me? Unbelievable. But again,
only the really, I hate to say this, but those with the lowest IQ.
My God.